Oh, where's my signal? Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second. All right, we got the profit. Where's my camera? Now we're getting somewhere. How's everybody doing? It's right here. What's going on, chat? Just get my lights on here. How's everybody doing? I had a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. Kind of had a crappy sleep last night again. I hate that. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Live life with me in full 4K, huh? Got a lot going on, a lot of good stuff going on. Got a couple of wins this morning. What up, chat? Canadian government almost got me, Ryan. Gotta stop talking about Carney. If the Canadian government knows what's good for them, they'll leave me alone. I give them a lot of taxes, as you know. Mo13 is here, #1 fan. Great EFC, always, always. Rolex is good luck, man. We won last week. What are you talking about? We had a good week last week. Maybe not a... I think we were 1-1 on stream, but crushed the free trade. Obviously, the free trade was a banger. Where's Daddy's charts, huh? What did we have last week? Look at this one. Look at this trade last week. This was the free trade I sent last week. Held up by the EMA. Little trend line break right there. Got our level of support right here, and we shot up 1.9%. I made over 6 G's on that one. And we also have something I want to do soon today. We've got this right here. Look, we've got concepts for my trading robot right here. Guri, the free trade. I don't know when I'm going to send it. Hopefully sometime this week you'll get a free trade from me, like normal. These are the logo designs. Oh, shout out to Great EFC. Did you mention the logo? I don't know. So these are the logo designs. I'm going to run a poll when we get some more people in here. Happy to see you, OptiZen. Shout out to the chat. Ryan, no Discord yet. Kind of focused more on the robot here and just getting all my accounts set up right here. I'll show you again. I'll show you all this stuff later, and we can kind of decide as a team which one we're going to use. There she is. Hello, Mrs. Couture. Beautiful, beautiful Couture. Great art. If anyone ever needs any art, that is your lady right there. What else do I want to show you today? Got a withdrawal of 70,000 from my broker. So 70,000 USD from my broker, so that is good news. Obviously worth celebrating. AAAFX is paying out. The link to AAAFX is in the video description. This is the broker that I'm using right now. Fantastic results. The spreads are just better. The execution time has been better. We're just getting better results. Now we have to translate those results into some wins. Use Patbot instead of robot. Mansour, I don't like that idea, but I do really like you. Yeah, this was this win rate here. Powell's speech definitely affected this win rate here. You know, we would have probably had break even set somewhere up here and then shot all the way up. So we were protected on both sides. Gold, I already won a gold trade this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at my gold trade this morning. It was a sell scalp right here. We had a level of supply right here, okay? Zoom in a little bit here. Had a level of supply here as well, or a level of resistance. Touched once, touched twice, touched 3 times. Caught the trend line break right here. I hit the counter trend trade. We won about 500 pips on that one in just what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. And that was obviously sent to VIP. Link to that is in the description. We are 16 and 5 right now. 16 and 5. I draw supply and demand zones on any time frame, but the most time frame that I use the most is the M5 time frame, okay? How's it going, chat? All right, EU, I had this one. So on EU, we had the trend line break here, and then pulled back to where? My level of demand. I entered the trade there. We shot up, we hit TP1, just a half an hour there, but I made over $1,000 on that. So a good morning for me. I hope a good morning for all of you. So I'm up a few thousand this morning already pre-stream with my VIP trades, and now we're gonna try and get some stream trades. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna get into our strategy here. Let's walk through the approach we'll be using. All right. So right now it's about 9:40. And we're watching this 15-minute candle right here. This 15-minute candle, it's going up, it's going down, it's hitting the candle high, it's hitting the candle low, and then it is closing, right? Then, that candle high and candle low creates the range bottom and the range top. This is our opening range, all right? That's what we're doing. Now we come to that 5-minute time frame. We're just watching 5-minute candles within our opening range. And we want to see a breakout the top, a breakout the bottom, and the candle close, okay? So next step on the 5-minute time frame, look, the candle broke and it closed. So that tells us we want to buy. Maybe that's in line with the overall trend direction right there. So we want to buy. Now, why else do we want to buy? Where do we want to buy? Well, ideally, we want to get in at a demand zone, maybe the range midline, an FVG. This all depends on, you know, what kind of a breakout we get. Is the breakout a big breakout? Is it a small breakout? Is it an impulsive move? You know, if it's a huge breakout like this, maybe it only comes to here, right? If it's a smaller breakout, maybe it comes to the midline or a demand zone, right? That's something we're going to have to measure, and we're going to have to make those discretionary decisions in front of all of you. What time do I wake up to trade? It depends. It depends. I don't sleep very well, though, to be honest, so I don't sleep very much, and that's limiting my muscle growth. Ash, I appreciate that. The next video coming out is going to be pretty awesome as well. It's a video where I tested free trading signals. It was a fun video. Andrew Tate, the top G, makes an appearance in the video. Okay, so then finally, right, we had the close. We got to get in. This time I entered on an FVG. I put my stop loss below the range. Took a quick partial at like a half an hour, and then take profit too at like 3R, 4R, whatever, make up that distance. And this is the strategy we use on stream. And right now we have, what, 40 wins, and we have 10 losses on stream. Now those results are not typical, and what I'm doing here on stream is not financial advice. This is education and entertainment only. I don't want you to do anything stupid like copying my trades. Don't copy my trades. Then we have the Wheel of Pat. Every time I win a trade on stream, I spin the Wheel of Pat, and you get access to the VIP room, which is 16 and 5 this month. We're having a great month in VIP. So now we are on EU right now, and we are watching what? We are watching this, right? Why is this blue now? Who keeps messing with my stuff? Leave me alone. Top of the range, bottom of the range. We have 4 minutes, right? So this is going to get pushed up and pushed down still. And then we're going to wait to see a breakout. And then where would we enter? Well, we'd probably enter right where I entered my last trade. I already won a trade here in VIP, so it's a level that I like. It's at the EMA, right? You see we have that EMA right here. So it's at that EMA, and we have a level of demand right there. So that is a decent area for us to enter a trading position. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be looking at a few different pairs today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the news. Shout out to the chat. Love the chat. What about you, UJ? I'll be looking at UJ. Shout out to Croatia. Let's see if we can get some likes in here. Let's see if we could get some people in here this morning. See if we could start the week strong with over 1,000 viewers. I'd appreciate that. I also want to know, like, what are your thoughts on futures? You know, there's a lot of conversation. Now, I do CFDs, right? I do Forex. There's a lot of talk about futures lately. I've never traded futures before. How do you feel about futures? Do you want to see me trade futures? Is that something you guys want to see? Shout out to Spencer. What up? What up, Spencer? Shout out to coming here. Do you think you'll ever hold a trade for over 2 days? Yes, I hold trades for over 2 days all the time. I swing trade regularly in my VIP room. So a lot of you guys trade futures. Really? So you guys like futures? Is futures becoming more popular than Forex? What's going on? Really? Really? It's that good? All right, so, well, this is something obviously I'm going to have to consider. I didn't know so many of you were interested in futures. Now, obviously, my strategies will work in both. It doesn't really matter if I'm trading futures or Forex. It doesn't really matter at all what the hell I trade. It looks like this EU trade knocked me out at break even here and then has continued up. That would have been a big one. All right, whatever. How's gold looking this morning? There we have our range set up on gold. So even though I won a sell trade on gold, we're probably more interested in buying. We have our EMA is trending up here. What do we look like on the 1 hour? All right, that was a big move. Got a real level of demand down here on the 1 hour, huh? That's a nice level of demand down there. UJ's looking like a short, though. I remember someone was asking me about UJ. I was looking to short that. Had a big move down. Pulled back a little bit here to kind of a consolidation area and probably going to push down off of that level, I'm thinking. How's it look on the 4 hour? On the 4 hour, look, we're trading within a range here. So we're in the middle of the range. Could go down, could go up. On the 4 hour, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go back to the 5 minute because we are scalpers. Look, we have our range high. We have our range low. Our micro range, right? And we're looking to see that get broken, right? It's looking like it's breaking already. We're going to need a break and a close and then a pullback and then sell down on UJ. Looks like a pretty good opportunity for us right in the morning. Bitcoin, someone sold a couple $2 billion in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin took a hit, obviously. Although I think Sailor was buying again. So yeah, what's going on with Bitcoin? We could see here Michael Saylor. He is buying. How does the Twitter look? Do you have to zoom in something like this? Obviously, hey, follow me on Twitter while you're at it. Trade with Patty. Yeah, look, Sailor bought 3,000 Bitcoin worth 342 million. Every time the price goes down, Sailor will buy more Bitcoin. So that obviously makes me feel pretty good about what's going on with Bitcoin, huh? Pretty good, man. So whatever, Bitcoin's at 110. Hopefully we want to see Bitcoin at 120. Smash the like button off, absolutely. Thanks for smashing the like button, I appreciate you. Let's get back to the charts here. Also, we're starting to get some more people in here. When we get to 1,000 people, I think I'll run the poll. Also, we could take a look at Fury right now. I've been really focused on getting my Fury accounts going as I get ready for my trade with Pat robot. I could pull you into, see, there's a bunch of trading accounts here that I could show you. Verified, completely verified, looking real good with Fury right now. Up about 19% on this one. Very nice with Forex Fury. Let's go into my server though, right? I have my server here. This is the Trade with Pat robot. It's going quite well here, you could see. Up about $700. It's got about 11 wins in a row. Very, very nice. That's what you want to see, obviously. And what else do we have? We've got this is another Trade with Pat robot account, just up $6. This one's up $6. I got a Fury account here. This one's a new one. I just set it up this weekend, up $26. Another Fury account on here. I just set up, no trade yet. Here's some Fury accounts. This one, 3,000 to 3,570. This one right here, 3,000 to 3,657. So going well with Forex Fury right now, obviously. My trading robot, and then my next trading robot will be released. My best performing pair on Fury is probably GBP USD historically. Yeah, Mo 13, that's not even half of the accounts. I have another trading server with like way more accounts, like 15 accounts or something. I can pop that up too if you want to see it. Mansion's going great. We're about halfway. I got a quote for the blinds. We got to get those automated blinds. That's going to be sick. How's everybody doing though? How was your weekend? That's what I care about. I love the chat. How's chat? I always use version 4. Porsche's great. Hey Zima. Zima, who's got the keys to my Beamer? All right. So we have a UJ short, we have an EU long, and we have a gold long. That's what we've got right now. We're waiting for breaks though, right? We're waiting for range breaks. Right here, we're getting a range break out the top, and we want to get the break, and we got the break, and we want the candle to close, okay? So we got about a minute to see if we're going to get any candle closures. We're definitely going to get the candle closure here on UJ, so we should be able to get into a UJ. I don't know if we're getting a candle closure on EU yet. We've got about 30 seconds. Hey, there's a candle. Come on, let's break it and close. And that's going to give us a couple trade opportunities early in the stream. I like to trade early in the stream. I like to trade as close as possible to the range break. Once we get too many hours into the stream, we have worse results. That's just what it is. Is it a great level to buy Bitcoin? I don't know. Bitcoin is a volatile asset. Obviously, for me, I'll be buying. Okay, so we broke on EU, so it's time to set up our buy trade on EU. This is the level that I like right now. Okay, so let's see if we could pull back on EU. UJ, we broke. So let's set up short positions on UJ. Let's go maybe here on UJ, something like that. And on gold, we also broke. So let's see if we can get buys on gold. Let's say on the FEG here. See, we've got the fair value gap there. And you go, how the hell, Pat, did you set up 3 trades so quickly? Well, I've been trading for 16 years. I know what I'm doing. If it wasn't for trading, I wouldn't have anything in my damn life. Well, look, I'd probably backstab someone and climb the social ladder or the corporate ladder and be a CEO by now, but trading is what I'm good at, and trading is what I want to do. So these are 3 setups already this early into the stream. I haven't looked at GU. I actually haven't looked at a lot of pairs at all yet, Jim. I definitely will, okay? God, it's good to be back, huh? You know, I used to dread Mondays a little bit, you know, trading all by myself. Now I come on, I win a couple of trades in VIP, and then what do? See, do we want to look at those VIP trades quickly? I think we do. Let's put a little money on there for our VIP wins. AUD CAD, what a winner. Friday. Today, look at this, EU winner. This one should be TP2'd. We should be claiming TP2s on these and not break evening, eh? Let the partial do the break even for us. And let's frickin' claim a TP2 on that one. And on gold, what did we had? We had a quick scalp on gold. Broke the trend line, 1-to-1. Was it a 1-to-1? Yeah, about a 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.3. Simple stuff. That's money on the chart. That's money in the bank. I'm up about 3 G's right now already this morning, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I hope you're feeling good about that. You want to take a look at my limit orders? Oh, Chase is in the chat. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to Jason. No, this is just a 40 millimeter. This is a 40. 44 millimeters is insane. 44 millimeters would eat up my little baby wrist. Okay, I got a little wrist. Now, there's a lot of muscle in here, as you could see. A very strong arm, if you will. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I like 40. I like 41. Great EFC. Shout out to Great EFC in Bondi Beach. All right, so these are the limit orders. Okay, let's draw the circle. This one's going quite aggressive. So you can see here, this is a decent level to enter, right? So we have this right here as well, overlapping with the FVG. So kind of a support overlap with our FVG. So that gives us something on gold. Hopefully we could get this pullback. We have a buy limit on EU. Okay, so that's coming short. That's coming soon. So this is my EU buy limit right there. See if we could get in on that. Get some more wins going this morning. Look, we got pretty good market structure here, right? That looks nice. Let's see if we can complete that. We'll see. Might get a reaction there and go up. That frequently happens as well. But let's see what kind of a pullback we can get on EU. And then UJ, we're trying to get in up here. Got a level of supply here. Got the fair value gap entry right there. That's what I'm looking at right now. The FVGs. All right. So we're looking good. We're feeling good. Those are my 3 limit orders. Now that I have done my 3 limit orders, it's time to get into the chat. All right. Lucas, now the no wick indicator was a test. It was something that I was trying. It's not something that I really care about long term, okay? You know, I do a lot of these videos and I provide different insights into things that I'm trying. That doesn't mean those things are going to stick as part of my overall strategy. But it is something I will consider. I look at myself. Megan, yes, the withdrawal was successful on the 14th actually, but I did get the confirmation today. I don't know why they didn't give me the email confirmation, so I wanted to get the email confirmation so I could take a picture of that and then show everybody then. All right, let's see if we get a pullback right here. Let's just mark this up, our entries quickly, and then it's time for your charts. Okay, we've got red circles everywhere. What did I say? I said maybe we're gonna react right there. If we do, well, I'm pissed, but let's see. Pull back for me. Okay. So let's look at your charts. I think we wanted to go with GU. I think GU is actually something I was looking at as well. Okay, so GU is looking pretty good for a long this morning. Now we have support down here, so it's possible we come back down here, but I like the level that it's at. You see this level right here? We had reactions off of this level quite a bit, so I think that is a level actually that I'm quite interested in getting in for a buy on GBP USD, probably at the EMA right there. Something like that would interest me for a trading position on GU. So there is another setup on GU that is a buy setup. So now I have 4 limit orders ready, and we've got to think about making some money this morning. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but let's see if we can Make some moolah on stream. 40 wins, 10 losses. Waiting for a couple of pullbacks to get into some scalps live on stream and prove once and for all that I am the best trader. All right. I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling on gold. I won my gold trade this morning. You could see here what a beautiful gold trade it was. Had a trend line break at resistance right here and push down TP2. Easy stuff. Not always that easy. So there you could get access to the current robot, which is Forex Fury at forexfury.com. The new robot, the Trade with Pat robot, will be available within a couple of months. That's going to be a couple of months still. All right, EU and GU, which is the one I think we like EU more here. So if we come down to this level, we're going to be entering GU. We're going to have to be careful with GU here. Hold on a second. That's a big candle. That's a big candle, but that's okay. That's okay for now. All right, chill out. Is there news? What's going on? Let me take a look at the news. What do we have? Nothing today, huh? The 25th, no news. Did Trump say something stupid? China. I'm going to war with China, and I'm going to war with Venezuela. Venezuela. It's enough with the immigrants. Enough with the Venezuelans. All right, so we have EU and GU coming close. EU buys is kind of more interesting for me. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. Still within our 1 hour range here. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours got a decent level here as well that's been respected. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to buy EU. We're going to buy EU at some point here. It's got to come down a little bit more to tap us in. And we have GU as a potential as well. New home sales. I don't know. If it's not high impact, I don't really care. We have the pair. The pair shows at the top left of your screen. I think I could actually point at it right there. That's cool. That's really cool what I'm doing because I said that's cool. There's no high impact news. Look. News. Monday, August 25th. No news. Tuesday, there's news. Governor Macklem speaks. I think he's going to cut some rates tomorrow, so I think we could see the US dollar beat up on the Canadian dollar tomorrow, all right? That is my guess. I think tomorrow is going to be a good day for the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. I wonder if that's something we could take advantage of today already. Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. I certainly would have been interested in buying off of this bottom level right here. Now we are below that. Yeah, man, we broke below that level a little bit. We had a huge pullback right here. Didn't like that pullback at all. I think we're gonna keep going up here. I think this is nothing. I think we're gonna continue up on US CAD. I do. I think if the Canadians cut interest rate tomorrow, US dollar is gonna be big, 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 big. Okay. Let's get back to the 5-minute time frame here. The hell's looking chunky here. All right, so I caught a big red candle on EU. Didn't like that catch, but I am in profit for 270 here or 400. Let's see what type of a reaction we can get. All right, I'm up 1,000. I almost TP'd on that already. Vapul, if we hit 1,000, let's get ready to take a partial on this as well. That was a pretty good reaction on EU off of our sniper entry. I'm into the trade, and I'm looking for profits first thing in the morning. Again, if I hit 1,000, I will take my first take profit and just do a partial on that. Let's do a small partial right there. We are TP1 cooking and still up 700. Still up 800. Woo, baby. You know I'm that guy. You know I've been that guy. And we are now at break even on the trade. And we are pushing for TP2 at the top of the range, probably about here right there for TP2. And this is why you're here. This is why you are here. So now that was fast, and what does that mean? That means we are now at 41 wins, and the streak is at 1 win. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First win of the day, first win of the week. I am up huge in VIP this morning, and I am up huge now on stream. Turn that candle green. I think I'm going to let this one ride a little bit, Vapul. Let's let this ride a little bit here. At about 1,300 in profit on this one. Gonna let this ride a little bit here. Don't reject off me now. Don't reject on me now. Let me just take a look. What else do we got? Oof, jeez, I almost got it on GU as well, eh? Look at that. That would have been a huge win on GU as well. Oh, well, we may break even on this one. But we're already took about 500 here. Let's see what we want to do. Let's see what we want to do. This is a level right here I'm looking at. I gotta change the look of these boxes. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. My Telegram channel, the link to that is in the video description. Thank you for all of the W's. I will be spinning the wheel. I'm just watching this trade a little bit more because, you know, why not? Let's watch this trade a little bit. Let's see if we can break through this level right here. This is our minor resistance. That's the area we need to break. If we can break through that level, we can carry this trade up. Sitting at about 800 in profit. I've already taken about, I think, $500 or $600 off of the table on this one. Appreciate all those W's. This is a big trade. This is about 20 lots on this one. We got put a little money on the screen because obviously we hit that W. And I will be spinning the wheel for free VIP. We are now at 41 wins. Let's see if we could get this thing to keep pushing up. Can we break through that minor resistance? That's all right, Gray FC. Be on as many lots as you want. Thank you very much, Kyle. Thank you for those W's. Appreciate you. Can we get TP2? Yeah, I'm hoping to get TP2. If we can get a TP2 on this one, then, you know, we'll get multiple spins of the wheel for that VIP. All right? Hell yeah. That is exactly how I wanted to start my week. Exactly how. GU I'm not going to take right now just because I'm in this EU trade, so I pulled my GU limit off. GU is reacting off of the level we want it to, though, right now, because that's the level we want EU to react to as well. You guys like that zoom, huh? All right, so our TP1, we got it about this level right there. TP1. Nice reaction, nice reaction, nice reaction. Nice reaction. Gotta stop changing the color of my text, guys. No one can see this blue text, guys. Alright, there's our sniper entry and our break-even set. Now we are reacting to our minor resistance level. That's the level we need to see broken right there. As I continue to prove I am the #1 scalper in the world. If it wasn't for trading, I don't know where I would be in life. But I am that guy, and I've been that guy for 16 years. There was a lot of people that doubted me on YouTube. Pat, why don't you live trade? Pat, why don't you live trade? Well, I've been live trading now in front of what? About 1,000 people a day for months. I have 41 wins and 10 losses. So that's kind of proof in the pudding. We are 16-5 also. Oh, no, we're 18-5 now in VIP. 18-5, okay? In VIP. So we are crushing across the board this month. Still 1,000 in profit on this position, trying to decide, you know, do I want to take more? Let's push the candle up a little bit. Let's cook. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. 1 minute's fun, right? We could have some 1 minute. We could watch some of our trades on the 1 minute. Why not? I'm a 5-minute trader. We get our entries on the 5. We could watch it on the 1 a little bit. The 1's nice to look at too. You get a little bit more action with the candles. Sell limit coming close on UJ. Not too close. Keep an eye out for that in the chat. Let me know what's going on UJ, all right? Still sitting at 1,300 on this position. Nice to see these green candles. I'd like to see a big green candle beat this minor resistance. So you can see we're wicking off of this level, right? We're respecting that level right there. That's the level we want to see break and close, right? Break up and close. If we keep wicking off of this level, it means we're struggling at that level. We want to break and close, push this position up further. 1,500, 1,500. Okay. I've got time for that. I've got a lot of time for that. Oh no, don't reject off it. We just can't beat this minor resistance right here. It's giving us a hard time. All right, while we wait, I think it's time to spin the wheel. Okay, let's go over and spin the wheel, and we'll be back to this trade. All right. Who's winning VIP? Let's get some W's in the chat, okay? 2 winners. So we're going to give one to Tony Schmidt. Tony Schmidt. And the other 2, Christian Jose. You guys are the 2 winners right now. In order to claim your prize, go to my Instagram account. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. 61.8 thousand followers. Our followers are going up. 3 followers during stream, that's not enough. follow me on Instagram. Make sure to DM me proof. Just take a screenshot of your YouTube account. If you're Tony Schmidt or Christian Jose, prove it's you. Let's get back to the charts. Looks like we are pulling back off of our minor resistance level. We have taken partial, so we are at 41 wins. But we do really need to break through this minor resistance if we want this trade to carry up, which we definitely do. We want to make 3 grand on this position at least. I also have a potential UJ position right here, entering right there. We'll see. Ooh, UJ, good reaction. Someone just entered and they got that reaction. Shout out to you. All right, back to the trade. Whoa! Hello! Hello, green candle. Where did you come from? Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm looking at the wrong charts here. Or is it better when I don't look at the chart? I don't know. Now, probably there is the TP2, which is here, right? This is our recent level, and you know I do like to target recent levels. I don't like the top of the level, right? Because, you know, this is going to act kind of as like a support, as a resistance right there. And it's like, are we going to break out and continue on? You can, you know, and we could also follow this trade. We can move our stops up with this trade. So maybe if we are talking about it too much, and it's reacting on me. All right, but let's say we were to break through the orb. Maybe we could move our stops to the minor resistance here at that level if we were to get that. But we're looking for a nice big green candle. We seem to be, we're still in the right direction here. You can see, who keeps changing the color of my shit to blue? Guys, stop changing the color of my stuff. Leave me alone. All right, 2 pixels. So we are still kind of within this channel here with price moving up, which is good. You know, we're respecting this trend line at the bottom here quite a bit. So hopefully we could just keep respecting this thing and move it all the way up. That would be ideal. If you want, I could do kind of a why did I take this trade sort of thing right now. So basically we had, let me go to the 5-minute time frame for that, I guess. So we had our sniper entry here. So first we had the range high and the range low, our micro range. We broke out the top, okay? So that tells me I want to buy. Then price pulled back to a level of demand right here. That tells me I want to buy. And price is also at this point, my entry closer to the macro range, which is my support, which tells me I want to buy. And we also had an EMA right here, which tells me I want to buy. So let's clean that chart up a little bit right there, because that's gross. And let's go back to the 1-minute time frame as we monitor this position and try to get to TP2. We've already got 2 VIP winners, and hopefully we get some more VIP winners. Just, can we break out from this current channel? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. We're just waiting to see. Let's shrink this circle right down, because that was a sniper entry and it should show as a sniper entry. Still at about 1,000 in profit at the current level, so I'm happy with it. Did about 3,000 in VIP this morning on my Euro win and my gold win in VIP, bringing my VIP winning record to 18-5 this month. If you're not in VIP, I keep advertising to you, join VIP. We're kicking ass in there. We got a couple of people DMing me. They passed their challenges just this morning, so that was nice to see. Yeah, you can use this strategy, I think, for any asset, because the main thing within the strategy, I think I'm going to close the UJ for now. I just want to focus on my open trade. I don't want to take too many trades at the same time on the stream. But yeah, you could use this strategy, I think, on any asset, because the main things are there, right? Like, you're still trading from support or supply and demand. You're still monitoring your micro and macro ranges, and you're still entering at good levels because you're getting pullbacks, right? look at my Fibonacci on this one. We go from the bottom of this move to the top of this move, and you can see anything below this 50% level right there is a discount, and we're entering close to the 78.6 level. Okay, so we're buying at a discount, and even when you're scalping, if you're getting a discounted price, that's a good sign, especially if that happens to be at a level of supply, demand, support, resistance. Maybe there's an EMA. There's always multiple things we're looking for, and the orb trading strategy, or the way that I use the orb trading strategy with pullbacks, gives us all of those things we need to feel confident in our trading position. And I hope when you come watch these streams, you're getting more confident in your trading strategy and in your belief in your trading positions. That's what I'm trying to do for you here on stream, to entertain and educate. This is not financial advice. Much love. A lot of people talking about gold and NQ. I am into a trade right now, so I'm focused on my position. When my position is closed, I will gladly go over your charts, but it's a nice Monday morning. I'm up big on my accounts this morning. I was up huge on Friday. I just crushed on Friday with that Australian dollar CAD trade. All right, we broke through the minor resistance and we got to close. Okay, so we broke through and we got to close. So that is bullish. That is bullish in nature. Now we are scalping, so it doesn't mean everything, but it is a good sign that we were finally able to break through the minor resistance level that was giving us trouble. Now, hopefully we could use this level as a support and push further up towards that TP2. All right. Guys, I want to look at your pairs, but I'm kind of in a trade right now. See, this is the problem with my stream, where like you have a lot of other guys' streams, they only trade one asset, so they don't even have to change and say, oh, I'll show you the gold, I'll show you US 30, I'll show you whatever. And it's a lot easier. I like to manage my trades, so while I'm in this trade, I'm just trying to manage this position and kind of watch it and enjoy it too, right? You know, so much of the time you're in drawdown, and you're watching that. So let's enjoy it while we're in profit here. We just had a good reaction off of our minor resistance. We're now using that as support. Now this is our minor support. Hopefully that can continue to hold for us as we keep pushing up. Shaquille, I'm sorry, like I've said, I will not be looking at any other charts probably until this trade is finished. All right, I'm managing what, $1,500 in profit here, and sadly that is more important to me than your trade. If you have any questions about this trade or about my trading strategy, or any questions at all, feel free to ask those. What would be the top 3 videos that I recommend to watch? Okay, so the first video you want to watch is One Trading Strategy for Life. That thing has over 100,000 views. So my One Strategy for Life video, you definitely want to watch that video. And then the second video, I think I would watch the video which is the indicators. So I think it's 4 free indicators that I use with my trading strategy. So that explains kind of more into detail what indicators I use, the orb, the EMA. And then the third video that I would watch would be the video that I did this week, which is my 5-minute strategy, which is again this strategy just updated and gone into a little bit more detail with more live trades. Now, the best thing you can do is just continue to see the live trades that I'm placing, not just on stream, but in those videos. And in the videos, it's a bit easier because like I'm really focused on just talking like this, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, all right? The best strategy, I think, is my strategy. Omar, watch One Strategy for Life. That's my video. This is not my only strategy, but this strategy has all the aspects of all the strategies that I use, right? Whether that's trend lines or supply and demand or support and resistance. These are all things that I'm looking for in every single strategy, whether, you know, break and retests. I'm using this in all my strategies all the time. So that's just, there isn't just like one thing that's different, you know. And if I find like an update or a tweak or a change to the strategy, maybe I want to try a different indicator, or maybe I'm looking at volume a little more, you know, different sniper entry levels, you know, I just change those things. And that's why even if I'm doing videos on the same strategy every week, or for a different pair or a different asset, I highly recommend that you watch all of those. Okay. How many signals do I post in Telegram daily? In the free trading room, I will post like 1 or 2 per week. In my VIP trading room, I will post more than that. In the VIP trading room, in the gold room, I'll post 1 or 2 a week. In the FX room, I'll post like, I don't know, 5 to 7, 5, sometimes more. Well, it looks like we're getting a negative reaction here again. Hopefully we can stay within this level here. You can see I have my levels here drawn. Hopefully we can reject and stay within that level. Stay within my channel that I have there. Do I look at the DXY? I look at the DXY a little bit when I'm trading gold more recently. That is something that I'm going to mention in my next gold trading video. Yeah, I hear you, mastering your money. I appreciate you. Love what you do too, OptiZen. Gray believes my latest video is the best one. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Like, each of you will have your favorites, right? And that's why I keep making these videos, because, you know, one person's gonna like one strategy for life, another person's gonna like 5-minute scalping, another person, you know, it's like, and I just show the same sort of concepts and strategies throughout hundreds of trades. Do I trade every day? Yes, I do. I'm live on YouTube 3 times per week, but I do trade every day in my personal accounts and in my VIP trading room, which is now 18 wins and 5 losses this month. Nice month of August. July was not as good. July, I always suck in July. I don't know what it is about July, but I always suck in July. I don't know what the hell it is, but August I'm good, September I'm good, October I'm good, November I'm good. December you get a lot of, you know, there's you know, a lot of people leave, so it's a more difficult month. I try to focus more on range-based scalping in December, and I think I'll have a strategy ready for this December where we can keep rolling and make some of that Christmas money. Yeah, I could show you my EMA settings. Let's just double click on that for you. That's my EMA setting for you. Thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate that. Shout out to the chat. Ludwig, I only like doing this in the morning, and I like doing it really close to that market open. If like I'm starting to take the trade now, or I'm starting to take the trade at 11, I don't like it as much. I don't. But you can also do it for the London session. In the last video, I showed how to do this in the London session as well, and it will work in the London session as well. But I'm at this point, I'm just using it on the New York and the London session. I have only $30. Who can help me? I don't know. Maybe Chipotle can help you get a lunch. Don't be mean to the chat. I'm sorry. The Fibonacci settings? Yeah, sure. That's my Fibonacci retracement settings right there. Looks like we may get knocked out at break even here. I was not expecting such a sharp pullback here off of that minor support level. Was really hoping to get about 3,000 off of this one. You know, maybe buy myself another Rolex. People don't like it when he's flashing the Rolex all the time, but I feel pretty good about it. Little Naomi's not feeling too well this morning. She's hot. I watched her camera. She was rolling around all night. Yeah, I booked some profit on this. I think I got about 600 bucks. Yeah, I'm hoping we could still react off of this level before we break even here, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, we got to do, if we break even here, I'm going to look at your charts, but I also want to do a poll. It's time. We got to get the poll going. The Trade with Pat robot is coming soon. Oh, look at that reaction, man. That's a re-entry if I ever seen one. Oh, that is a re-entry. Anyone who re-entered there, take a quick partial. That's how you know you draw good levels. That's how you know. That is exactly how you know you draw good levels, is when it comes back to your entry and shoots up like a rocket again. Give me that big green, baby. Can't see clearly settings. Draw that again for you. That's the settings. I don't know. What do you mean you can't see clearly? Is it on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen. I see it. Oh, what an entry. I'd love just a huge green candle right now. Pump up your video resolution. All right. Okay, well, we are pushing hard here. I don't want to leave it now. We're back up to about 800. Almost break even, back to 800. UJ is about to tap. I'm not going to take UJ. Well, I've already won 3 trades this morning. I've already won 3 trades this morning. I think I'll leave it there. But I'll definitely give you some more analysis, and I want to do a poll on the Trade with Pat logo as well. Maybe we could get that poll going right now as we watch this trade push to TP2. Okay, let's get the poll going. All right, so pay attention right now for me, please. Let's get a poll going right now. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Add option, add option. So we like logo design 1, 2, 3, or 5? I think 4 sucked. All right, let's start the poll here and have a little poll fun. All right, so this is logo number 1. Now understand it's gonna look like this, the light blue, okay? It's always the light blue. So this is what the logo looks like right here with the light blue, because it's the actual colors of my logo, right? Yes, this is logo design 1. Now we're going to logo design 2. I didn't really like logo design 2 very much. I get it, I just don't care about it personally. Then you have logo design 3. People love logo design 3 on YouTube. It's really simple. You can see they tuck the robot into the T right there, which I do like. That's kind of cool. This is not a free robot, no. It won't be available for another couple of months. Nebra status, if you like too, you could vote too. So this one is really cool. Logo design 4 I think is awful. I didn't care about 4 at all. I didn't even put it in there. But the designer's fantastic. And then logo design 5, which would be this one here or this one here. Logo design 5 is also pretty awesome. So I like 5, okay, and I like 3. 3 is really cool as well. And I like 1 as well. I find 1's pretty cool with the 3 candles and the eyes. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you guys, really. Vote Vote for whichever one you want. So there's logo design 3. Let's take a look at the poll current results right now. Logo 1 is at about 25% here. Logo 3 is at 53%. I guess you guys really like the simplicity, huh? Logo 3 does appear to be winning quite a bit. The TWP robot is my orb trading strategy, Luke. That's the beauty of it. It's the strategy that I explain in all my videos. Yeah, they like how clean that is. Yeah, so logo 3 was my favorite at first as well. So we may just end up running with the with logo number 3. That's people like that. 55% on 3. We only got 13% on 5. We got 9% on 2, which 2 sucks. I don't know who the hell wants 2. It's not that bad, but yeah, I don't like it. And then 1 I thought was kind of cool as well, but yeah, I guess it is number 3. 3's getting all the W's, so that is clever how they did that. I'll give them that. That is freaking clever how they did that. All right. Let's go with number 3. That is the winner. 236 votes. There's 900 people in here. Why won't we get 200 votes? What's wrong with you people? Engage with me. Back at 1,000. Look, almost break even right there. Almost. But hey, I didn't go break even. Do you know why? Because I switched brokers. AAA has been absolutely crushing it on the execution. It really has. If you're looking for a broker, guys, look no further. Link in the description to AAA. Link in the description. Highly recommend this broker. On my old broker, I'm broke even right here. I'm broke even right here. Here, we're literally hairs, and it doesn't even knock me out of the trade. And because of that, I have potentially an extra $1,000 in my pocket right now if I close this trade. So really important to have that good execution. Yeah, they pay out. I just got a withdrawal of 70,000. On the 14th, I had a withdrawal of 70,000, and I'll probably pull another 70,000 at the end of this month. Yeah, good spreads, good execution. No free trades today yet. When there's a free trade, you'll see it in the Telegram. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, yeah, 3-1. 3 is the victor. There you go. Come on now. Get me back up to 1,000. A little reaction to our EMA right there, huh? A little 200 EMA on the 1-minute chart. We're due for a big green, right? We're due for a big green all the way up. All the way up. That's a squiggly green. Come on, baby. What's going on, chat? Oh, hey, 1,100. $1,200. Put that back in my pocket, baby. Put it in my pocket. What did I say? We're due for a big green. Enough of this sideways market. Let's pump to the upside here. Yeah, I do free trades every week. Quad, no, I don't want anyone else to make the Discord for me. I have someone that I want to do it. I'm just not ready for the Discord. This is, and I've mentioned this before, maybe I never should have brought up the Discord, But I don't want to create a Discord if we don't have enough people for it. And I don't think we have enough people for it right now, right? So it's like if I create a Discord and then it's dead, then, you know, it doesn't provide value. So I want to make sure that, you know, the views are up on our live streams, that people are interested in it. I think when we get the robot kind of went closer to when the robot's available, then we'll be talking robot settings. I think at that point I could do live streams on Discord, but what would be the point of that? I like doing it here on YouTube for free. Yeah, appreciate you, Quad, though. Definitely appreciate you. I just want to make sure that it is like people actually care, you know? People want to share their trades and everything. I've gone in some Discords and they're so dead and no one's posting in there. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I want. No, that's not what I want. Don't reject off me. Get back up there. Get back up there. I have a video on that Yellowwood. I did it, what, 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's called Sniper Entries. Go watch it. That's available right now. The pool is gooning in the background. What is Vapool doing in the background? Yeah, well, the thing is with the Discord too is like I also have the free Telegram, and we got 80,000 people in there. And I don't want, you know, it's in the Telegram, and I don't want like people to start ignoring that and start paying attention to the Discord. So I got to figure that out. I'll figure that out, and I'll make sure that we have a community. In the meantime, we've got this here. We've got, you know, you want to chat with the community, come into the chat, watch the stream. What of my strategy works best in Asian session? I don't really have a strategy for the Asian session right now. You know, maybe I would just trade some supply and demand, you know, or just you're not going to have the orb on the Asian session. So maybe supply and demand, support and resistance, just trading good levels. $1,500. How much do I want to take on this trade? I'm ready for another big green candle. Who's ready for another big green candle? I am. I'm ready for a pump. Why can't you access Telegram? Just not in your country? There it goes a little bit. A little bit, a little bit. Give me a little bit more. Give me a taste. Give me a taste. This is 20 lots. This is nice, nice stuff today. I like to trade about 1%, 2% in that range. Sometimes I will adjust that percentage if I'm good at picking, you know, if it's like an A+ setup, that sort of thing. If it's a setup that I really like. Oh, come on. I want TP2 and I want to go home. The free trades in Telegram are awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. My gold bias, I think, was bullish. From what I remember earlier. It was bullish earlier. Just a choppy, huh? Choppy, choppy, choppy. Appreciate you, Quad. Yeah, we're 18-5 in August, so feeling pretty good about VIP this month. That's for damn sure. I don't like that this trade, you know, does not want to just go up to my profit level here. I'm hanging out. I want some profit. I'm getting hungry too. I think I'm gonna have to cook up some chicken wings soon. Oh, the drone. Yeah, I haven't used the drone that much, actually. I haven't used it in a week or two. There you go. Let's flip up. Let's flip up. I can see it right now. Up. I can see it. Up. I'm calling you to go up. All right, maybe not. Maybe if I do it with the Rolex. Price go up. Price go up. Price go up. All right. Chitty Ugwanyi, you have never talked to me on WhatsApp. You've never, and I don't have a scalping indicator, so someone is scamming you right now. How do I have so much patience? 16 years of trading. Chitty, why would you think, look, I'm worth, what, $15 million or more right now? Do you think a guy who's worth $15 million is just going to be chatting with you on WhatsApp if you don't have nice tits? The question, you know, the answer to that is obvious. The answer to that is no. I would not talk with you. You know, sometimes on Instagram, people will message me and I will respond because I love my community. But, like, be honest, man. What do I have? Over 500,000 followers, over $15 million in the bank. You know, if you can't hear, you know, a celebrity wouldn't respond back to you, and I make more money than most of them. So why am I suddenly getting back to you? Why would I message you? I don't understand. I don't mean to be rude. It's just, it's true. I don't understand why you would think that, you know, I'm not calling myself a celebrity or anything, but I don't understand why people would think that I would have the time to message them back unless you have a pair of nice cans. I think it's one of the best things that's come from the stream is the fact that when someone's getting scammed, I can actually call them out and save them from being scammed. I don't trade in TradingView directly. I trade in MetaTrader 4. You'll see in the bottom left, under here, right? How do I do this? How do I point at this? Under there is my MetaTrader app, and I have the MetaTrader app open, and then I'm watching the chart on TradingView, which is here, because TradingView is just a bit more visually pleasing. I find trading in MetaTrader looks like crap, so I show the trades in TradingView, but the trade itself is below us here in MetaTrader. I don't know why I can't do this. There. Currently up about 300 in profit on this trade. Trying to be as patient as I can. We are seeing more volume in the markets. We are seeing some big candles up and some big candles down, even though it's choppy. So hopefully we could, you know, flip bullish on one of these candles big for us here soon. I could see that happening right now. Up, 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 up. Bring me back up to 440. Oh, I'm sorry, Mikey. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Yeah, I think it'll pump. I'm hoping for a pump too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, a lot of the time, and this, I try to say this is like, you know, as you get... you know, as you get wealthy or as you become rich, you know, you start talking about, you know, buying a Rolex. You start talking about buying a new car. Maybe you start talking about the mansion you're building. And people around you, even in chat, like Mikey, will start taking that as a slight, right? Like, oh, he's not humble anymore. But the problem is, these are actually the things that are happening in my life. Right? So it's kind of just like, you know, you talk about what's happening in your life. If your girlfriend dumped you, you talk about that. If you're buying a Rolex and building a mansion, you talk about that. And I know it's like, you know, we're in different places right now, but I do believe that everyone in this chat is very capable of doing exactly what I do. And then we've got people that are, what, turning 19 right now, and I think some of those younger traders are going to, you know, at one day pass me and become greater than me, and then I'll be watching their live streams. At least that's my dream. That's what I hope for. For me, it feels a bit too late in the session, but if, you know, if there's a lot of confluences on it, then absolutely crush it. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, Patricia. Patricia, one of the most beautiful of our followers in the chat, obviously. We have many beautiful women in the chat. Patricia definitely at the top of that list. Yeah, I'm gonna watch you, Emmanuel. Absolutely. I hope that I can. I hope that I do. Gray, I believe in every single one of you. I really do. I think, like, we've had so many people consistently show up. Anyone that I recognize your name in the chat, I believe that you have what it takes, because if I recognize your name, that means you're here and you've been taking this seriously for a while. Oh, shout out to Quad. Shout out to Quad. I'm sure you look better than me, Quad. I'm an old dude now. There was a little Trump earlier. China. Little China. Yeah, Trump. I saw Trump. What is he doing now? He's like trying to clean up all the cities. I like that. You know, I know a lot of people say, hey, government overreach, but I kind of like what Trump's doing. Getting rid of the illegals. They're gay. All I know is that I don't like crime, and I definitely like less crime. So if someone is going to clean up the crime, I really don't care who it is. I want to walk, you know, like I went to the States once, and I remember I was at a bar, and then the bartender at the bar said, don't walk home from here. And I had to take an Uber 7 minutes down the street. Maybe less. It was like I could have walked there in like 7 minutes. I had to take like a 3-minute Uber ride because they said it's so bad here that I could get assaulted and robbed. And it was such a nice looking area. Fascism, potentially, hopefully not, you know. I don't see anything suggesting fascism is incoming. I'm more of a libertarian. Oh yeah, appreciate that, no worries. We gotta clean up the streets, and it's enough with Venezuela. There's my Trump for you. Yeah, I saw that story, Couture. We had that here in Canada. We had this guy, someone broke into his house with a weapon, and then the guy ran to his kitchen and he got a knife. The homeowner stabbed the guy who was robbing him with a weapon, and the homeowner is now being charged. And it's just like, I don't understand how that's possible. If someone breaks into your house, at that point, I think you have to assume the worst, right? You got to assume the worst. If someone breaks into my house, I'm not going to wait until they punch my child in the head. Like, I'm going for you. I'm going to try and, you know, I'm going to try and do something, you know. Maybe I'll say, hey, leave my house first, or, you know, here's some money. I don't know, but I think probably I don't really have any cash on me. That's it. I'm coming at, I'm going to grab a knife, I guess. What else are you going to do? Yeah, liberal judges. That seems to be the problem, Chase. That's at least what people are saying, is the liberal judges are just allowing a lot of crime. I don't know why they would. I don't get the point of it, but that seems like what everybody's saying right now. Yeah, Florida's got that concealed carry, and a lot of states in the states, they have that kind of stand your ground law. So, you know, if someone breaks into your house, you can shoot them, you can stab them. And honestly, if you're breaking into someone's house, I kind of think that that's the right of the homeowner, is to take whatever force they want to defend themselves. I can't assume. Yeah, castle law. I agree, Couture. I just assume if you're breaking into my house, it's not to be friends with me. You know what I mean? I can't, you know, what risk am I supposed to take here? Like, I'm swinging the golf club or the baseball bat or something. Oh, it looks like we're break even here. All right, we're break even on that one. That's too bad. All right, looks like we got our partial here. Would have been nice to get some profit out of here, obviously, now in retrospect, but we were able to get it. And we got the logo was number 3. If you haven't signed up with the broker yet, sign up with AAA FX. The link to that is in the video description. Make sure that you join the VIP trading room. We are now 18 and 5. 18 and 5. We had this nice gold win rate here for 500 pips this morning, a 1.3% account gain. We had this FX VIP right here, just a quick win. It looks like we haven't even reported the quick win on Euro USD, but we did hit the Euro USD as well. So up big in VIP, up big in stream today, up to 41 wins. Yeah, bury them behind your house. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. I'll be back on tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I love you. I appreciate you. Join the damn VIP room. We're winning every day. Thank you so much. Much love.